before I get demonetized or something. Um, welcome back. Welcome back. Guys. Oh my god, I can't believe it. You don't already know. Welcome. Wait, no. I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. Let me lock in. I believe it's day number 44. Day 44, back at it. If you don't already know, my name is Brian Lita. Just crazy day already. If you've been following up, you might know what happened. Let me pull up the charts so I can explain what I took. So okay. So basically today I woke up. I had my alarm at 7:30, but I kind of pushed that back to 8 because I woke up and I felt really tired. I went to sleep like at 12:30 more or less last night, so I feel like I didn't get that good of a sleep. And even after I woke up at 8, I was kind of considering not trading just because I felt like my mind wasn't in the right space. But I woke up at 8 and just got up, made my bed, logged in, and then, yeah, I just got ready. And then I was having some issues with my account. Somehow I couldn't log in. So I was like stressing, like, damn, like, why can't I log in? I'm watching like Trading View, and the market's actually like pretty volatile and looks like it's gonna give a move. And yeah, just couldn't get in. But I ended up being able to get in, and in a way, good thing I got in late because there was a good 30-second inverse that I was kind of thinking of taking, but at the moment I was like, nah, this is no way this works out that easily, right? And there's also a 1 minute above, and it just didn't feel that easy. And obviously, yeah, it just didn't work out. So yeah, good thing I didn't take that. Then we just went down, and we tagged a 4 hour, I believe. Yeah, we were tagging some 4 hour fair value gaps. So getting that retrace that we hadn't gotten in the past, well, since week Sunday open, when we filled the gap. But we got a good retrace, and then we started V-shaping out of those fair value gaps. And then we just couldn't get an entry. And then it got real tricky because we were waiting for the 5 minute to go inverse, and it didn't go inverse, and then it inversed a bearish 5 minute as well in between that 5 minute bullish. No, five. Okay, so there's a 5 minute bearish that didn't inverse to go bullish, and then it inversed a 5 minute bullish fair value gap, thinking we were gonna, thinking it was gonna be a continuation model to the lows. But the thing you have to take in mind for this week is how bullish we've been. And shorts, in my opinion, were never the move, the play. It's honestly just long till you're wrong, yeah. Because you're so bullish in this market that you've seen it go so high that why are you gonna try and short this, So that 5 minute bullish inverse, but then it did started V-shaping from there, in which there was a 1 minute fair value gap that went inverse, and we took an entry there, as well as having a 5 minute fair value gap. Let me pull it up on MNQ actually. How do I pull this up? I'm looking at it on NQ and I just have no drawings there. Yeah, and there was that same 5 minute for value gap that I was talking about. Hopefully y'all can see my face, and then that 1 minute that went inverse. So let me see if I could pull this up on my iPad. Hold up. I took a picture of it just like for when I journal my trades. So I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, I haven't done the trade journal yet, or journal trade, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, here it is. 5 minute inverse and 1 minute inverse. I did have a pretty long stop loss all the way down here, and as we kept pushing higher, I kept moving it to here, and then break even once it tagged that wick high, I moved it break even to that little low right there, and then we scaled one contract right here at this high. We had one more contract flowing in which I was gonna try and like take around this candle high, but just straight manipulation. Honestly, like just straight M and Q manipulation, because NQ didn't have that type of manipulation. Only M and Q did. So I had already trailed the stop loss like around here, so I got tagged out, and I only made like around $100 on that trade, in which I was already up 200, but yeah, just got breaked even. And the V shape from here was so strong because that's literally just straight manipulation to get people out the market as liquidity, you know? And the V shape was so strong here that I knew the draws were higher, so I literally just slammed two more contracts just to get that 240, 230 that I needed for a payout. I put a really tight stop loss. I'm not even playing with y'all. Look at that tight stop loss that I put. Like, when I was watching these candles play out, I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get stopped out. And I wouldn't even be mad if I did, because it was like $30 stop loss for an upside of like 150 full trade, you know? Or yeah, just 150, because I wasn't going for anything more and anything less. And well, yeah, it ended up going break even, and then it ended up, well, not break even, it like got to the point where I was gonna break even, and then it went full TP. And yeah, just so much emotion that went through me. I'm not even gonna lie, like I know you're supposed to be emotionless when it comes to this, but I was just so happy. Um, After that, market just ended up ripping higher the whole session too, like insane. Yeah, just ripped way higher. From my point of entry, where was it? Let me see. I'm gonna see it right here. Yeah, 200 points. Around 200 points, that's how much it went. That's crazy. But really good trading for me. The only thing I'm mad at a bit is that second trade. I typically don't like getting into trades like that, but I've seen that happen so many times where it manipulates to just grab liquidity, and it's a strong manipulation like that, and it just goes back up straight into where it was going from the beginning. And I've seen that happen so many times, and I know I see it work. Sometimes it may not work. I haven't seen it not work once, but I also don't see that often. Just straight manipulation like that. But it worked out, played out. I made 240 something on the day. And well, I kid you not, I was like telling my two friends like, "Oh my god, I got to pay out and everything." And then after that, I literally just ate. I went to campus to take a test. When I got out the test, well, first of all, I completely failed that test for sure. it was that test I was studying for. There was a few questions I did like answer, but yeah, it's hard, you know. But I got out, and that's when I requested my payout. Um, I already got approved for the payout. It doesn't feel real just yet because it hasn't hit my bank account. But now don't expect I like requested a crazy amount too. Like this doesn't show anything like no it doesn't show nothing crazy. 338 is not 833. 338 really good though. I mean, it's better than nothing, you know. Damn, that's way too bright. Yeah, 338. That's how much I requested. It's basically 375, 50% payout rule. So I had my account like 751, requested 375, and then now those 375, 90%, 10% profit split. So 338, 337.5. That's the exact number. So yeah, I got approved. They sent me the email that the funds are on their way. I'm waiting on my bank account because, like I said, it doesn't feel real because the money's not in my hands yet. Um, Imagine I get scammed. Nah, hopefully not. But yeah, I got out of campus. I came home. I just finished eating, and now I'm here. It's also pretty early, 2:33, because I work at 4 to 9, so I'll be busy that during that time. But yeah, it's crazy to think about. Literally this morning, or last night, I had a dream, and this would happen a lot. I'll talk about this right now, but I had a dream that I was trading, you know, and that I had taken two trades. One of them went break even, and one of them was like a bit, um, in like, what's it called? And a bit in drawdown, but I knew it was a solid trade and that it was gonna go TP. The dream ended. I don't know what happened, but I woke up thinking like this is gonna be the day. You know, like I'm locked in. I'm focused. I was tired, but as I was showering, like I was waking up. You know, I was like, okay, like time to lock in, time to get ready. Um, when I woke up, when I had that dream, I thought about when I was in college a year ago, where I kid you not, guys, at night, it was all I would think about. Just trading, um, looking for my setup, like when my setup would present, this and that, the time, this and that. And I would think about it so much that I would dream about it, you know? I would dream about hitting TPs. I would dream about getting a payout and like just being financially freedom. Um, Obviously, we're not at that level yet. You know, I'm not gonna quit my job today because I got a payout. I'm not gonna drop out of school because I got a payout. You know, I gotta stay focused. It's literally just a tiny step in a whole 50 floors of a skyscraper. You know, but definitely a good step forward. Um, there's definitely so much up for grabs, and just so much to go from here. But yeah, just so much that y'all don't know that I went through to get to this point. Um, I kind of want to stay humble about it. Not kind of, I want to stay humble about it because I know just how I'm at the very top right now, as in confidence, trading, training, and everything. Um, there was gonna be a fall that's gonna come eventually, you know. In any way, you know, you're not gonna be at the top forever. Um, it's like kind of like a market, you know. You gotta go up and then down, retrace, up, down, retrace, up, down, retrace. It kind of does relate to life, you know. Um, I might be winning today. I might be winning this week, but now it's just a matter of how consistent can I be? How consistent week in, week out that I can be day in, day out. So I mean, yeah, I just gotta keep grinding. I told myself today that, like, after I got the payout, I told myself that I gotta keep grinding. Um, I'm gonna go to work right now, work my shift, get out at 9, and then I'm gonna go for a run because I feel more motivated than ever. Um, I feel disciplined. I feel like I did really good this week trading. Tomorrow I probably won't trade just because the fact that, well, I'm already up for the week. Why risk money on a Friday when I'm up and I just got a payout, you know? And plus, tomorrow's OPEX contract ending. So, yeah, just, I know days like those, it's really tricky to trade, so I just rather not. And if I do trade, it'll be on my other account, which is in a bit of drawdown. I think it's only like $400 in drawdown, which isn't that bad. Um, but yeah, just gotta keep moving forward. It's barely the start of something that could become great, you know? Um, yeah, just grateful. I will definitely let y'all know when the money does get to my bank. Let me check right now. I keep checking in like every 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's still not there. Yeah, hopefully I don't get scammed. I know they pay, like I've seen it, but yeah. My information was good and everything, so I'm just waiting. So, yeah, that's it for today. Mm, really, really great day. I gotta finish journaling the trade right now, and then I'm honestly just probably gonna chill and watch a bit of Invincible, and then yeah, just go to work and then get out and go for a run. Go for a good little run. Um, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys had a good day, and I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. See ya. Peace. So if you finished watching the video, I basically tried uploading the first part of the video, uh, singing a song. I don't want to say the name of the song because I don't want to get this video taken down. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna re-upload this video and cut that little part. So I'm gonna like start saying like demonetize at the beginning or something. I also did, now that I am recording though, I forgot to mention 16 months, 3 weeks, 2 days since I started trading. Um, I can't remember the first time I bought a eval. I know I started because like I started on Top Step. I want to say it was a year ago when I started on Top Step. I want to say a year ago. And then from Top Step I bought like probably like I want to say like 2 accounts. Nothing crazy to be honest, 2 accounts. And then I moved to my funded futures around the summer, in which I think I bought, to start off with, I bought 1 account, in which I passed that account. Um, I held that account up until like November actually. But I never got a payout from that, nothing though. And then I had also bought a Apex account, in which that's the Apex account I still have actually. Um, I passed that account obviously, and then I kept trying to buy my funded futures account. So like I think I've bought like 4 of them. I bought like one of them and then I failed that one, and then I bought 3 at once. And I tried passing those and failed them, in which I got like $200, $100 away from passing. It sucks trying to like make a certain amount, you know. But yeah, I failed those, and then I was just tired of a consistency rule of 50% on eval, so I switched to alpha zeros, which don't have any consistency, and I don't think I never made a video about how I passed that account. Basically, I just CPI'd. I'm not even gonna lie. I CPI method with that account. I think I even have the picture of it. Yeah, this is literally the picture. Just straight CPI method, 3,300. Just yeah, like I'm not even gonna lie about it. That's yeah, achievement completed. Yeah. So yeah, it's straight up just CPI that account, and that account got me a payout now. Little update. I did contact some people in Alpha, and they said to give it between 24 to 48 hours. So I mean, yeah, I probably was just like too early. Plus, I mean, end of the day literally just happened right now. So yeah, I guess I gotta wait. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.